I guess I could start calling it now since there are two parts of the Guess the NBA player, where I, ASMballeR, take a random player that I just make up in my head and with, I guess, a picture that's very much distorted. I give you a couple of hints as well. Yes, you watching this video also have to guess. Wow. I guess trying to relax, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. It's sort of like a game show type of thing. It's pretty fun. So make sure you like the video. If you like this idea, make sure to do that. And also, I guess, comment down below if I stump you, or maybe some player in the future that would be kind of cool to do. Maybe some, I don't know, throwback players, or maybe some of your own favorite players. I think that could be a lot of fun. So make sure you do that. Also, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 7.5k, so close to the giveaway, and then on our way to 10k. It should be coming up, if it ever does. I don't know. And make sure you also check out yesterday's video, where it was also sort of a newer type of video idea, where I just talked about some, I guess, controversial NBA topics. It was a lot of fun. And again, make sure you check out the game board gameplay. I guess you can technically call it gameplay, where I play a game board game with you. We play Sorry. It was so much fun, guys. If you guys, want to try something different on my channel and not just watch me talk about basketball, I highly recommend that video a lot. It was so much fun. Make sure you check it out. And yeah, I think that's everything. So let us finally get started. Now, it does seem like I only really stumped you guys on maybe 1, 2, maybe even 3 players that I did last time. So I am going to turn up the difficulty a little bit in tonight's video. So I guess if you did bad in the last video, I do apologize. This one's probably going to be a little bit harder, or it could be easier. Who knows? But yes, we do have the first NBA player here, and I'm going to try to stay away from like the star NBA players, sort of like the all-stars and whatnot, and maybe go more, I guess, role players, maybe some of just my favorite players, some throwback players, just maybe some more difficult answers, I guess. Alrighty, so the first player I have you guessing, obviously you can see the picture up right now. Let's see, a couple hints I can give you if you already haven't guessed who the player is based off of the picture. Let's see, I will say this player is a small forward. It is currently not in the NBA. Could be a pretty good little guess for you. Let's see here, what else can I get you on? Let's see, his best year in the NBA, he averaged 31 points per game. So maybe think of a good scoring forward in NBA history. Yes, his best scoring outing was 31 points per game. Pretty crazy. In the same year, he scored 31 points. He also averaged 12 rebounds. Wow. That's definitely pretty crazy. What else can we see? Maybe I'll make it a little bit easier if you haven't gotten it already. This player is, in fact, in the NBA Hall of Fame. Now we're starting to pick up a little bit of steam here. Let's see, he was the 12th overall pick in the first round in his draft. This player played during the 1980s. He is an 80s player. So, if you haven't gotten the pieces put together yet, I'll probably make it very easy for you right now. He definitely has a lot of franchises. Can you get it yet? Can you get it yet? Let's see here. He was the 25th pick in his draft class, and I'll just say it's the 2008 NBA draft class, so maybe it's maybe not that notable of a draft class, so maybe it won't throw you off too hard. He is not from the U.S. That'll probably give it away right there. He is not from the U.S. It is Nicholas Batum. Yes, Nicholas Batum of the LA Clippers. That was pretty cool of one to do. Obviously, Nicholas Batum being an ex-Portland Trailblazer wearing number 88. I feel like that's his most notable number. I think now he wears number 33. I think for the Clippers, if I do remember. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. Here we have another NBA player who is not currently in the NBA. There's your first little hint. I will give this player's nickname off rip because I don't think I've ever heard this player get called this, so it might be kind of hard. His nickname is Rambo. I have no idea. Once you know who this player is, it's going to be kind of funny, but this player is known as Rambo. This player has currently played for 4 different franchises, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to say four NBA teams. Let's see. His best year in the NBA, he only averaged, let's see, I'll say he averaged 9 rebounds his best year. So maybe a big man, maybe a small guard who maybe got a lot of rebounds. But this player is not currently in the NBA. Let's see. Wow, to tell you how old this player is, this player was actually drafted in the 3rd round. In the third round of the NBA's draft, which obviously the NBA does not have 3 rounds anymore, so kind of a far away player timeline-wise. I'll give you this, he is a 14-year veteran and played, I guess, mostly power forward in his NBA career. So we have a power forward, played a long time ago for 4 NBA franchises. Have you gotten it yet? And his nickname is Rambo, which is weird. He debuted in 1981, so another 80s player. If you know 80s NBA basketball, you could probably maybe guess who this is, so I'm getting a little bit easier as it goes on. Have you gotten it yet? How about this? His nickname, I guess most popular nickname, is Clark Kent. I think after saying that, you've probably gotten it by now. It's Kurt Rambis. I think once you say Clark Kent and you think about 80s basketball, you think about obviously the dude's glasses, and it's Kurt Rambis. I've never heard anyone call him Rambo before, maybe because it's Rambo. Maybe that's why, but I find that very funny. But I actually didn't know that Kurt Rambis played for any other teams besides LA, but he actually played for Phoenix and Charlotte and Sacramento for a season. Kind of weird to think about. I'm going to do a couple of like quick fire ones, if that makes any sense. Next player, also not in the NBA, and I'll say played mostly his career in one NBA team. You could probably, there's not a lot of players who have just played for one team most of their career. This player technically didn't, but you know him by this team. I'll just say that. He is an NBA All-Star. There you go. He was once an NBA All-Star. I don't think I already said this before, but he's not in the NBA anymore. But he was an All-Star. Only for 1 year, though. So, maybe one of those one-and-done type of guys. Maybe just one of those forgotten NBA stars. Who knows? Let's see here. He was on the 2005-2006 all-rookie team. So a pretty good rookie coming out of the NBA. He was the 17th pick in his NBA draft and is a 6'9" small forward. So years though, which I don't know if you think about it. I know back in the day, players usually only last 10 years, but now in the NBA, I mean, obviously look at LeBron, who's in his 20th year. It's kind of hard to see a player only lasting 10 years in the league who was an all-star. It's kind of weird to see that. In his best year in the NBA, he averaged nearly 26 points per game. Yes, 26 points per game, and only lasted 10 years in the NBA. Have you gotten it yet? Probably by the mix matchy picture, you can probably guess who it is. He does have a nickname, and it's very interesting. It's Batman. Why would he be called Batman? I have no idea. That's a great question. Any other ones I can give you? One-time All-Star. Oh, he won Most Improved Player. So that's also a really good one to think about. He won Most Improved Player in the year 2008 to 2009. It's in fact from the Indiana Pacers. Almost. It's not Paul George, obviously. It's Danny Granger. Danny Granger from the Indiana Pacers. I probably could have gotten you on that one if I didn't say how many All-Star appearances he had, because that could have been kind of close. But yeah, most improved player. Danny Granger was out of the NBA in the year 2014-2015. He did, in fact, play for the Clippers and Miami, but no offense, no one really remembers that. Mostly for his time in Indiana, and man, what a forgotten star Danny Granger was, that's for sure. Next up here, we have a player who is currently in the NBA. I don't know if maybe the next player, I won't say that because that also might give it away in some of these ones, but currently in the NBA. And let's see, let's make this one a little bit harder. His best year in the NBA, he averaged 13 points in the NBA. Not too shabby. He also averaged 4 assists in that same year. And let's see, he was the 15th pick in his NBA draft. Not too shabby, so maybe a little bit of a better player coming into the NBA. Not too bad. Currently, right now, does not have any nicknames. Like I said before, he is currently in the NBA. And let's see here. He does shoot with his right hand. He played college in this one also. I mean, a lot of players have come out of this college. He has played for North Carolina. He is a Tar Heel. So, played for Carolina, and he is a guard as well. A guard for Carolina. Interesting. His father, also played in the NBA. Have you gotten it yet? This player is actually a sophomore in the NBA. Come on, it's kind of easy right now. Let's see here. I think I'll just give it to you. It's Cole Anthony from the Orlando Magic. Yes, a point guard. Well, I guess technically now he could be more of like a two guard. I think he would be a lot better as a two guard in the NBA. He's definitely a very good scorer, very gifted at that, but definitely a nice young player in the NBA today. Let's see. Next player here. I will say this. This next NBA player, as you can see, has played for a total of 6 different NBA teams, so a little bit of a traveler. And currently, this player is over the age of 30. Not going to give you the exact age, but over the age of 30. Has played for a lot of NBA teams. I'm trying to make this one a little bit harder. This player was the 11th pick of his draft. Kind of harder. This player is also a shooting guard. He does have, I guess, a couple of well-known nicknames, but I can't give you them because they kind of relate to his name, so it's kind of cheating, I guess. With this shooting guard's best three-point percentage year, let's see, it sits at 48% from three. That also might have given it away. I don't know, maybe. There's a lot of good shooting guards shooting guards in the NBA. 48% from three. Have you gotten it already? Maybe. This player has also been to an NBA Finals. No titles, but has been shooters of all time. I should have talked about Duke a little bit more. He did play for Duke and maybe was one of the most hated college players of all time. Definitely up there with like Christian Laettner and all of them. But yeah, JJ Redick, man, what a player, what a guy. I love his podcast on YouTube. Definitely very, very, very entertaining. But yeah, this player is in fact JJ Redick. So it's starting to get kind of hot. So this, I might do one or two more. I'm not entirely sure, but next player currently is not in the NBA. This player does not play in the NBA. Let's see here. This player was on the All-NBA rookie team back in the year 2008, 2009. So think about back in the mid-2000s. Some, I guess, good up-and-coming players. That'll give you a nice little hint. This player was the 24th pick in the NBA draft. He only played for two NBA franchises in his career, so definitely more of a maybe of a tenured player in a current team. What else do we have here? This player actually was out of the NBA in the year 2013. Ooh. So this player was drafted, well, I guess it was an all-rookie team in 2008 and was out of the NBA in the year 2013. Kind of interesting. I wonder why you're thinking, why would I pick this player? Because it's a very notable player. Kind of a big hint I'm giving out right here, though. This player is most notably known for NBA 2K. Ooh, that's a good hint. This player is most notably known for NBA 2K. So all you NBA 2K fans out there, think about some good 2K cards. I kind of relate to this player. This player has only worn one jersey number, and it's number 5. Number 5. Number 5. Number 5. This player is not from the US, by the way. This player has played overseas. Yes, it is in fact Rudy Fernandez. Could you get that one? That one's probably pretty tough. Rudy Fernandez. I thought about doing a little bit of a tougher one, but I know a lot of you, 2K fans out there know Rudy Fernandez. He always has an amazing 2K card, and every year always does really good. So, Rudy Fernandez, did you get that one? That was a little bit alright. So this is the last NBA player. I'm gonna make this one kind of quick, but definitely a player that I very much love. This player in his best NBA season averaged 19 points per game. 19 points per game. This player has played for 1, 2, 3, 4 NBA franchises. Probably most notably for one franchise, maybe 2 franchises, I'll have to say. This player is currently still in the NBA. Maybe you've gotten it already from the picture, the distorted picture. This player right now is over the age of 30, and he actually shoots with his right hand. I know left-handed ones are pretty more rare. Maybe I'll give you a better of a hint, but shoots with his right hand if that helps at all. This player is a small forward, but is only listed at 6'6", so think about maybe a smaller player for his size. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. This dude has had a couple of interesting nicknames in his past, but definitely has one nickname where, kind of like Dr. J earlier on, if I give you this nickname, you will know exactly who it is, because it's like a play on his name, so can't really give you a nickname. This player is a one-time NBA All-Star, so kind of like Danny Granger. Could it be a player like that? Who knows? He was, let's see, drafted in the 2004 NBA draft class and is a 17-year vet. That probably gave it away right there. He is a 3-time NBA champion and has also won, yes of course, Finals MVP. Last little guess, I'll give you a couple seconds. Yes, it is in fact Iggy himself, Andre Iguodala. Last player, Andre Iguodala. Definitely a very fun, cool player. You probably gotten that one pretty earlier on. I probably should have saved a better one for last, a harder one for last, but I think that was a lot of fun. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed my little, I guess some game. I really like doing these and like editing these videos and trying to make them as fun as possible. So, make sure you guys hit the like button if you did like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying your stay here almost to that day. Yeah, I think that's everything. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're nice and relaxed. Hopefully you're entertained or anything. And I'll see you again in my next video very, 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 very soon.